solve 2- and 3-digit multiplication algorithms. The standard algorithm is when you do a basic problem like 547 times 64. First, you're going to do 7 times 4, which is 28. So you put your 8 down here, you carry your 2, and then you do 4 times 4, which is 16, plus our 2 is 18. We put our 1 up here to carry over the 5, and then we do 5 times 4, which is 20, plus our 1 is 21. 2,188 is our first factor. And then we're going to put our 0, the hero, right here. And then we do 6 times 7, which is 42. We put our 2 down here, we carry our 4. And then we do 6 times 4, and we do 20. And the answer is 24, plus that 4 is 28. So we put 28 right here. And then we do 6 times 5, which is 30, plus 2 is 32. So 2,188 plus 32,820. 8 plus 0 is 0. 8 plus 2 is 10. We put our 0 down. We carry our 1. 8 plus 1 is 10. We put our 0 down. We carry our 1. We do 2 plus 2 plus 1 is 5. And then 3 plus nothing is 3. Area model. So we're going to break apart our number. So standard algorithm, we used 547 times 64, and we just broke it apart here. 500, 40, and 7. So we break it up into our hundreds, tens, and ones. 60 and 4. So first we do 6 times 5, which is 30, plus our 3 zeros is 30,000. And then 6 times 4 is 24, plus our 2 zeros is 2,400. Then 6 times 7 is 42, plus our 0 is 420. 4 times 5 is 20, plus our 2 zeros is 2,000. 4 times 4 is 16, plus our 0 is 160. 4 times 7 is just 28. And then we're going to add up all of our totals, and we do 30,000 and all of our totals, and we get an answer of 35,008, unless you have the same answer from our standard algorithm. It is, so they're the same. Word problem. Each of the 25 students in Mr. McDonald's class sold 16 raffle tickets. If each ticket cost $15, how much money did Mr. McDonald's students raise? Standard algorithm. So it's the same thing we were doing a while back. So we do 25 times 16. So 6 times 5 is 30, 0, carry our 3, and we do the rest of the problem, and we get an answer of 400. So then we use the answer down here, we bring it up, and we do 400 times $15, which is the cost of each ticket. So we do 400 times 15 equals 2,000 plus 4,000 equals 6,000. Area model. So it's the same thing we did in our last sheet. So we have our problems up here, which is helpful to us so we can see what we need, and we break it apart like we usually do, and then we just do the problems, and then with both of our totals up here, we have 150 and 250, so we add those together and we get 400. Does it look familiar? So then we see our problem, and we got an answer of 6,000 when we multiplied 400 times 15. So we break it apart and we get an answer of 6,000, the same answer we did in the standard algorithm. Our next slide is our answer statement for our word problem. Mr. McDonald's students raised $6,000 by selling raffle tickets. 0 the hero. When you multiply, it's important to remember you put your number down here when you're doing 2 digits times 2 digits. Remember that 0 the hero. So in this one, we just have an example. Make sure to remember your 0. And then let's do the jokes. So the donut and 0 the hero are saying, we're twins, because they both are pretty holy. And so down here you see one's all sad because he's too small, and 0 says, I can make you bigger. And he gives him 3 more zeros to his digit. Thank you, Zero. And then, oh wait, I can't hug you, because his hand goes right through Zero the hero. This slide was made by our videotaper, Kylie Babcock, and our speaker, me, Emma Miller, sliders, Gabby Miller, and Ben Campbell.